It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up, what up? You are rocking with Doo-Wop.
And Jamel,
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 43.
right?
You know what I do. You round of applause. Nephew,
What's up?
what's up with you?
Not much.
Nothing, you staying dehydrated? Been a
Yeah, it's
hell of
been
a weather
the heat wave.
heat wave going on, you know? Surf out here.
Like what you surfing on? What?
Well, we need to go surfing, put it that way.
I'm about to say, you want to go outside?
Yeah, I want to go surfing, man.
Okay.
Seen the clip where guy was, I think was, I don't know what kind of feet it was, but he was surfing on them waves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he does it. You gotta be a trained professional to do that type of stuff.
Yes.
Sheesh. I'm not there yet.
No,
Would you ever do that?
yeah. I
Yeah, you would?
Why would I not?
You probably would. What height you would go to? What you think?
I don't know. I'll probably get one of those. I'll go out there thinking it's small and then
Uh-huh.
find out too late.
Find out too late.
Yeah.
All right, so you ready to finish yourself. You're
No,
gonna
no,
go
no.
out
I'll
there.
be out there like, oh, look, it's going to be a little wave. All right, we going. Wait,
uh-huh.
wait. It getting too big. I'm stuck.
You ain't gonna be stuck. You gonna be drowning.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got to get in or get out. What?
Yeah.
In that doggy paddle.
Oh man. Well, I guess let's get into some topics,
Right.
Yo, it looked like Microsoft, man. I didn't know Microsoft was so powerful, man. It looked 70% Microsoft went down today,
Mm-hmm.
so it was affecting the airplanes, it was affecting 911 system, man, the computer system.
Right. The banks and everything. I thought I woke up this morning thinking I was poor.
Hey, man, you checked the account numbers in it.
No,
But
I
it was
couldn't even get into it. I was like, they took all my money in my account.
oh no.
I was
Yeah,
like, I
no.
just got paid.
Sure, a lot. Some people was asked out today, man. It was a pandemonium.
Right.
But they trying to say that it's not no cyber hack and things like that. Do we know that? I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe no more. This is definitely what I'm going. I do not know. I don't know what to believe anymore. you know, because they tell you one thing just to make sure you don't panic and go on. Do you think anything affected me with some AI software thing?
I don't
You
think
know?
so. I
No.
think it was that they were updating something, and I guess they didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
like, yeah, it's gonna be like a smaller update.
they did say yeah, we're updating software.
Yeah,
But don't all right, you updating the software, but the world can't stop.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that 911's that's different. If nobody can reach, and, like, it's an emergency. Damn, I didn't know the computer system. And the people who was trying to, print out a ticket at the airport, that
They
machine was
can't do
done.
nothing.
They couldn't do it. So that line probably was crazy. They actually had to stop planes and everything because, they don't know if that was gonna get even worse,
Hmm.
where they couldn't even control the system where they can, see if the plane's in the air and people it was a mess. It was a mess,
Cause that'd be bad. Cause the watchtowers, even though the planes may not use like Microsoft or anything,
Mhm.
but the watchtowers and all those they probably do.
Yeah,
So
everything's
you
more
can't really
electronic.
regulate them coming in because you
Mhm.
can't really keep track of it.
No,
If
everything's
that
on
goes down, that's
and that just shows you how we rely on computer systems now, but damn, for a software update, I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna keep saying all day today. I do not know,
no. But
you
that is
know?
actually a more scarier part though,
Mm.
because if someone actually did try to hack that one specific brand,
Mhm.
they could shut down like
Oh,
the global government, like right.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. If they have that, it's 70%. So if they hacked 70% of that and then actually had control of certain things, they could. They can have control of the aircraft. They can have control of the bank system. They can have
Hmm.
control of multiple things.
Right.
Um, hey man, I don't want to be conspiracy theory. We don't believe it. Fine, we'll believe it. What happened? What happened? You say? What you say happened? Software update. Okay, that's all right. Software update. We got it. No problem. We cool on that. Hmm. But keep an eye on it. Keep that third eye on it. We'll see what's going on. But another thing I don't know. Trump ended up getting shot in his ear, man. I was like, what is going on out
Yeah, there's
here?
a lot of videos from different angles.
So everybody knows Trump got shot in in his ear. But a lot of people are speculating that it was a setup. It was a setup where, because there's a lot of evidence showing that the shooter was already on film. He was on video
Yeah,
that climbing up on a roof, and everybody showing. And I'm like, okay, now they're trying to blame it on like the Secret Service because they say, oh, they did a terrible job. I'm like, but it's just ironic that they have that happen at that point, and to the point where nobody was in control of that. I mean, you once you go to these type of events, you set up different points. So you
right.
even check out the event to see, what area maybe something could happen, where some possibly somebody could be there, and then you always have Secret Services in the audience watching, any type of event when it comes to that. So what the hell was going on that day? You know what I mean? Like what was going on? And then they said the guy who the sniper, he kind of hesitated because he didn't want to take the shot because he didn't know if that was going to be he like a playing around. Like, the man's running up there with a rifle.
Hmm.
you know, like what do you think he's about to do? What do you really think he's going to do? So you know, man, it's a lot. It's like I said, I don't know. It's
No,
going to be a lot of I don't know. You know, I really don't know because one side is saying it. They set it up because they want to kind of just boost the media with Trump, and then get the more supporters on his side. Well, he's already kind of already leading. Looks like he's kind of leading already, so it don't make sense. But at the end of the day, I don't know.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Um, but something that doesn't seem too right. And in the way when he did get shot, it was kind of like almost an ad. He was like, he's like, yeah,
hmm
put the black fist in there type thing. But my hearts go out to the victims when the people
right.
got shot, and
The person that got injured and the one person that actually died from
died.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so man, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad Trump's okay, but
mhm,
on the other hand, it looks like maybe somebody could be conspiracying against him because he's leading. They think he's leading, so the only way to stop him is maybe to assassinate him. So that could have been an assassination. Once again, I don't know.
good thing.
I do not know. I do not know. Especially I do not know what to believe nowadays because they tell you one thing, but then they show you a different.
Definitely.
So, but I mean, it's for them to say they killed the guy and they kind of just dragged him away, but it was just like nothing happened. Like nobody came out and they said he was in commercials before with certain people, things like that. But with this, he didn't have like a lot of people behind him or somebody really caring about like coming forward and saying these things about him. Something, so it was just like a quiet. It's like kind of like just quiet a little bit. I don't really hear nothing about him too much. Even when they find up and dig so much research on him, said he was part of a gun um, team or something like that. But for him to be so young and people have him on video climbing up there, that
Right.
just seems a little bit different, fishy. But once again, I don't know. I don't know. But talking about that, and now Joe Biden, he has COVID again. I didn't know COVID was back. I mean, people still. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still there, but for him to say now he has COVID all of a sudden, he has COVID again. Because he couldn't attend one of his rallies for him, so they say he wouldn't be there because of COVID. And he said I'm sick, so I don't know, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Um, Once again, I don't know. You know, everything's just kind of like that was a coincidence. Right after that happened, now you have COVID.
That's not the type of coincidence that would be helpful. So okay.
Oh man, oh man. Um, Yeah, on the side note, Alani, Trump's wife, yo, she needs to stop playing around, man. Is she with him or not? Because at the end of the show, after his speech and everything at the end, it showed how she side kissed him. Like she didn't want to give him a whole kiss. She never want to kiss that man. Yo, man. Alani, show him some love. At least on TV. I mean, at least on camera. Don't do him like that. He went in for the kiss, with the side. She just said he put him in the friend zone.
Okay.
Damn, man. Don't be like that.
She's been through a lot.
I understand him. Show Trump some love. He been through a lot. He just got shot. He got shot. That's what you do after somebody gets shot, man. Take care of your man. Take care of your man. But yo, it looks like my guy Elon, man. Yo, it looks like you made the decision, huh? You made the decision. Okay. So you just going out there supporting Trump now. That's all right. Hey, if that's your it looks like Elon. Tweeted on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. He supporting Trump. So he's all in on Trump now. Even support him with us. What was he? His campaign too. I think it's talking about 45 million a month, something crazy.
That's a
Something
lot.
crazy like that. Oh man, hope they don't try to buy the election, but I understand it. I mean, I personally, I haven't made my decision yet. Because I don't know if Joe Biden is gonna finish out, or maybe the vice president might step in, or maybe somebody else might step in. So I don't know. Again, I don't know. But uh, yeah. So he made a decision. That's a huge sport that he picked up from there. But I was surprised on that. I was surprised he actually made that decision. But hey, he knows something that we don't know, or see something that we don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Again, I don't know. But we will be paying attention to see what was going to go on at the end of the election, or what's following after these news and what's coming up. You know. But I guess let's get into some music. Let's get into some music. So Eminem dropped that album. We talked about we
Right.
wanted to hear and see if he's gonna have a good album. So he dropped that album called Death of Slim Shady. Death of Slim Shady, man. I guess that's really killing the old Slim Shady. He's trying to say. So even throughout the whole album, he feel like he was battling himself.
Yeah.
He's like, because he's like I say, he's very controversial. He's still rapping his ass off. He's still rapping his ass off. He's still got his witty comedy and making his bars. Um, that's Eminem for you. For him to try to just say, hey, some things that the world's getting too soft. Put it that way. The world's getting too soft about certain topics, and it's got to be comedy in some of the stuff that people say. Like you can't come up with these witty stuff if you're not, making fun of certain things. I know certain things serious, but at the end of the day, it's comedy.
Yeah.
And I know somebody don't like to be at the end of the comedy. Like you don't want nobody joking on you if you have going through certain things. I get it. But hey, it's comedy. Let's not be, let's still keep free speech alive. Let's keep that funness. As long as it's not hurting a person, being antagonating and keep dwelling to hurt the person. Like you don't do it. You joke, okay, say joke here, but don't just keep tagging at a person. But you know what I mean? To really, really to make
Drive
the
it in and
person
be like,
feel
keep going.
yeah, like to make the person feel bad. 'Cause, but Eminem again. So it's a nice album. There's a couple of tracks I rock with on there. Which one I'm gonna jump into? I like I like Feud. Yeah, Feud with JID. Man, them going back and forth with the bars. I like that one. That was good. Road Rage. Road Rage talked kind of about basically, people eating too much, being obesity, and people not really taking care of themselves because people are shying away from telling them like, yo, you need to stop eating. You need to put that food down. You need to get a diet, whatever you need to do. People are like, instead of eating so much, you say you go get an extra large shirt. You get a bigger shirt. So so it's still with his comedy, he's joking around, and making fun of stuff. Also with the Toby featuring Big Sean, that was a nice, cool record. I like. I rocked with
Definitely.
Then also, last one was the Guilty and Conscious two. That was him battling Slim Shady. That was really him battling Slim Shady. Um, the old him, and now supposedly Marshall is the new him. That's basically his name and all that stuff. So, But yeah, no, I mean Eminem, he's still a good artist. For him to still be doing it, he's still a legend in the game. Still can't take anything away from Eminem. I'm always gonna rock. That's Eminem. That's Eminem. What can I say?
Right. Can break out my paper now.
Yeah, man, jump in.
No, I just let you finish talking because you kept going.
Okay, well, you can interrupt me.
No, no, no. That's not how that works. Gotta
Nah,
let you
you
get
can
your
interrupt
words
me.
out.
Nah, yeah,
For me, I got like a few tracks on there.
Mhm.
The Toby one, cause of the Spider Man bar and how
Oh,
he related it.
uh-huh.
It's like Spider Man got bit by a spider, but I got bit by a goat,
Yeah, oh,
and how
yeah.
all of them played off of that, and they
Uh-huh.
started going off.
Mhm.
So that was a good feature.
Mhm.
And then temporary, the message for Haley that
Oh,
he
you
was
like
like,
doing the
yeah,
daddy
yeah,
sweet?
he had a voice in the background. It was like just in case, like if something was to happen to me today, you can always have this track to play to let you know that I still love you and care about you no matter what, and that you've been around, so you can just take care of the family and hold people down. It
Mhm.
was a nice touch in my. And
Okay,
then
okay.
somebody saved me with Jelly Roll. We had him on the other one, so yeah. But no,
Mhm.
that was a deep message. Be like, it was a different point of view. Like if he was strung out for drugs and everything, he missed everything
Mhm.
for his child's life growing up, and he just wanted to know that he was sorry for it
Mhm.
and that he was happy.
Mhm.
The bad one with White Gold is like I like that one for the vibe with the little harmony because it would just chip in with the R&B and then go back out.
Mhm. Okay, okay.
And like the bars that he dropped on that one with the lyric and the flows
Mhm.
and all the little just touches he did do that it have like different words that be fit into other places like diaphragm and diorama, and he
Mhm.
just mixed it all together. And I was like, I like how he flowed together with that one.
Yeah, yeah. You gonna get that wordplay with him, and because he's still taking it serious, so it shows that he's still winning his album and took his album serious.
Right.
Yeah, he got a bunch of tracks on there to go check out. So if you get a chance, check out Eminem. Death of Slim Shady. And supposedly he's supposed to be dropping another part, just like part one or something. So,
Another part that was 22 was like, oh no, I think it was like 21
well, he
songs in
gotta,
it.
yeah, and probably in the lab, he ain't playing around.
All these big projects.
It'll take you a while to digest them. That's what I say. Sticking on rap and hip hop. This guy, he just got out of jail. He just came back from jail, 42 drugs. For him to come out of jail and still deliver a good project. I guess he had that kind of what he was working on before he
Hmm.
went in there. So when he came out, he finished it. Yeah, I got onto 42 drug from the way back from We Paid from Little Baby. When he killed that song during the pandemic was going on, even when featured on Little Baby's album. That's what I kind of got introduced to 42 drugs. But I checked out the album. You got heavy features on there, heavy features. Um, what stuck out to me was one with Meek Mill, with the 4 for 4. He has there on there. Also Sexy Red, the
Hmm.
MPO. No panties on. I ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties. That's like a catching saying that I heard before. But then also the BMF with Young Jeezy. Them two. Good collaboration. And then also ESTG. You know, all good collaboration. Especially with the CMG label. They hold it down. And then also his label too. With Little Baby, because he also signed with Little Baby. No Love. That was a good track that they put together to come back and do some track together. So, but he got some heavy features on there. Definitely cool album to rock with. I would definitely check that one out.
So what you doing now? Playing something?
Um, no, I was actually forgetting what the album was called. Okay, so Forever Us, Never Them. Okay. All right, so
Okay.
yeah, so his album Forever Us and Never Them. So definitely check out that joint. That joint is fire.
Right. I like the same one you did, the sexy red one. But I
Mm,
also like the Still About You
mm,
too. Because it was like a sort of a hard love type of song that
mm.
he wrote still. So that's the one I was listening to the most.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, yeah, he showed a little versatile on his album, so
Definitely.
that's cool. You always, when you be an artist, you want to mix it up certain
Hmm.
things to get different audience attention.
Right.
So rocking. That's it's a nice album. Rocking with that. So check out that. Um, Also, Cardi B, she's back doing some features. So with Rob 49 been running around doing some good tracks. I hear, but Carly B got my attention with this one. Carly got my attention with this one. I don't know if it's just my freaky side or something, But when she was talking about sucking that dick from the scratch, excuse my language, uh, from the scratch and make it soft when it's gummy. I was like, all right, I know that's what you know what I'm saying, because you come home from work, everything ain't working so quick, so sometimes you gotta start from scratch. It's like cooking, so you gotta start from scratch sometimes. Hard day at work, you
Hmm.
gotta relax. Baby, you need to start from scratch, and she's letting you know she'll start from scratch. You know. Let me get into what she was talking about. You want to start from scratch on it.
I'm a freak, set me out. You gon' see me get disgusting. I be sucking dick from scratch when it's soft, when it's gummy.
Facts. So but yeah. But yeah, it's cool. Cardi B still, uh delivering some some bars, still out there in the studio doing her thing, and then good collaboration with Rob 49. He's still heating up the streets, so I can see that. I didn't see that collaboration coming, but for her to just, I guess she really liked that song, and they getting, it's a nice hook with that song too. On that money, definitely fuck me on that money. Every girl want that, fuck me on that money, but yeah. But also, little controversy with her and Carly B and Joe Button, because Joe Button's always he be going at Cardi B on some. She don't understand why. He be like, why you be going at me so hard, this and that. Um, I don't think he's like really going. I mean, he's always giving his opinion. That's Joe Button. He's always
Yeah.
giving his opinion, like it or not. That's Joe Button. Like, he's gonna say whatever the fuck he feel like saying was on his mind. I think he's saying, he's talking as a fan perspective, because he likes her music and he wants her to drop an album, but he knew she was just gonna drop singles. But I think she wasn't even ready. I don't think she was ready to really drop her album yet, and the label was kind of like maybe trying to force her. Maybe they say it was gonna, but he's like they're always going back and forth. But I feel like she's pregnant right now, so I don't think she's gonna drop a whole album. And then or you start a tour and that stuff. That wouldn't even be in. I don't think she would be ready to do all that. And then you gotta have a bunch of records coming out, and if not, maybe it's a lot for her right now, and she's just
Right.
chilling. She's chilling, but yeah, they was going at it a little bit, and then she she came back and was like, "Yo, I know Joe Buttons from Scarlet. I was giving him lap dance. I gave him two lap dances." You know, I would say what she else said about the drugs and all that extra, because I don't, it's allegedly. She's like, "Oh yeah, you smelling like coke." Da, da, da. So she's like, "Oh, I know you. I don't know why you be talking about me and all this and that. We don't have no problems. Maybe the people who you associate with, this and that." I was like, "Oh man." So yeah, they went at it a little bit. Well, she went at it, but then he responded, kind of was like, "All right, well, you know what? I ain't gonna never talk about you again." Kind of, like
Yeah.
it's over. Like I'm never gonna say anything about your music again. But you know, I mean, yeah, they always going back at it, but I know Cardi B, she definitely she takes it to heart what people saying like that. So she's a good. I mean, she's a good artist. She goes hard for her art. She's still going. So I mean, you kind of got to give her some type of credit, and then she's still looking amazing, putting everything together. So and then you come out with another hot single. So I don't see the problem. She's still delivering music for her audience and her problem. To her group of people that who like her music. And I'm rocking with it. So she do it from the scratch. Oh man,
Yeah.
hit record. But yeah, yo, check out that Carly B and Rob for 9. Fuck me on that money. you know. Uh, Definitely on that money. I guess let's others one. Let me update for the Young Thug trial, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yo, man, look like Young Thug might catch a break. Might catch a break because his lawyer. We talked about it. He basically filed a motion to to the judge, and now it looks like the judge, what's his name, Glenville, he's sitting there said he's gonna step down.
Right.
You know, they're gonna remove him from the case because it was a lot of, it was a lot of corruption, little bullshit, and because of that whole secret meeting situation happened, that was the last straw. You know what I mean? Because he was so gun ho, like, how did you get this information? Not what he did was wrong. Like, how did you get this information? You know what we said. But he he decided to, let me just step down for even escalating, giving me more trouble. But it looks like he might get a mistrial.
Yeah.
You know, and that's good for him. You know, it's good for him. But hopefully, but it's like I think they was talking about this is like the longest, like kind of like trial to drag out because he's been in there for over a year and some change.
They're talking about the speedy court type of act. But the thing
Yeah.
is that the new judge would have to take over from where the previous judge was,
Mhm.
or either
Or
start all
even,
over.
and that's the
And
thing.
then they're not sure if, but then they saying that the new judge may have the same problem and
Mhm.
not want to take the same actions, and they may just step down too. And if it keeps on going, then they may just end up being the mistrial.
Yeah, because they say even me, Brian, still, he might at the end, whatever goes on at the end, and he might just ask for another trial. You know, he might
Hmm.
just say, "Yo, I need another trial. I need a mistrial for this because all this now you switching judge, you're doing this, you trying to pick up, trying to figure out what happened through the whole information here, and now you picking up where they left off. It's like you wasn't there from the beginning. That's what they were saying. You can argue that, well, judge, you wasn't even there for the beginning. How you going? You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? But man, I don't know. But we got to keep an eye on that and see, still see what the whole verdict comes out of there, and then and see if they get justice for whoever, if it's still free young thug, young
Right.
thug. But guess we'll keep updating and see what's going on to that next, you know. Guess I guess getting some movies, yo. Amazon, it was some Amazon Prime day. I forget what day. I think it was the 16th or something like that. It was recently Amazon. I
Yeah.
think yeah,
Prime Day was the 16th
16,
and
right?
the 17th.
Yeah, 16 to 17. So that's something Amazon was doing. So if you got a chance, you order something and try to get some Prime. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then you can check out some movies. So I was able to check out the Tyler Perry movie, Divorce in the Black. I'm always hip to Tyler Perry's movies, man. Because he's always got that to the core black storyline that I don't think nobody else can tell it better than him. You know what I mean? He been through a lot of things. He knows what. So just that story itself is just it's different. It started out basically Megan Good. She's like the star. So I'm always hip to her movies too. But yeah, so like Megan Good, like the ex husband that she was playing for. His family is like from like I guess the real countryside, doing real country. I don't want to tell the whole thing, but do the whole plot. It's kind of just interesting how that family didn't get along with her family, because they're like have money. She's the son of yeah, she's the daughter of the preacher, so they kind of like paid for her brother. No, her ex husband brother got shot. So they had a funeral for him, and it kind of brought me back when like black families are so prideful because they was like, oh, she gave the dress, basically gave her something to wear, his mom something to wear to the funeral because I guess she didn't have anything wear nice. And
Hmm.
then the preacher, her father, started talking about the brother because the brother, I guess he's into like crime and shootings and all that, whatever. He's in the streets basically. So he said something. She didn't like it. She was like, well, she started getting naked. She's like, she started taking her clothes
What
off.
the?
Yeah, she started taking clothes off. I gave you one plot in the beginning, and she was like, take him out the casket. Take him out the casket. So it's like, oh my god. So it's like it brings you back to like maybe when black families like okay, we even say our inside, our family's inside. But like you put some food in the refrigerator, right? And you put your name on the food and everything, and somebody goes to eat that food, right?
Right.
And you're tight, and you're like, oh, this and that, whatever. Who ate my food? And now the person who ate the food get tight, and like, you know what? I don't want to eat anything no more. I don't want to touch nothing in that refrigerator. I'd rather starve because I only ate a little piece of this, and now you making a big fuss that you
Yeah.
know. So it comes back to being a black family and being prideful for certain things. But I was like, oh, this movie's definitely gonna hit the black homes,
Hmm.
you know. But yeah, Tyler Perry's always putting the different angles and different spins. So yeah, Tyler Perry's always putting different angles and different spins on different movies, and this one is definitely one of those you got to check at the end. It's definitely a twist, but she tried her best to try to stay married to him, even though she was going through some things with him, and she wanted to make her family proud to say that she's married and stayed married because she's an example of her family. He's been, I think, to like over 30 years, something, whatever, something crazy, something long time, and still with his wife. So she wanted to follow that example. But yeah, that movie is definitely a nice black movie to definitely check out. Definitely a movie to check out, man. So check out that Tyler Perry, um, Divorce in the Black on Amazon
Okay.
Prime. You know,
Like yeah. While you watched that, I watched on Netflix. I was watching Supercell.
Supercell.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So it's basically black people get superpowers.
I did see a preview of those.
Yes.
Yeah, seen a couple
The
of those.
the one thing about that, black people versus white people when they get superpowers, the two different groups that you were saying,
Uh,
a completely different type of movie. But like I love the concept and how they did it and all the play and how they still all worked it out.
mm,
It's like it's tells like a whole backstory. It goes off slow, but then it tends to like it gets real complicated and gets intertwined. They start bringing them together.
mm.
It's like a really good thing. Like
I seen they was on like two dimensions. Like they tapped into the basically going back in time because he was showing how like okay, well you can change it now.
mhm.
You
He
look
went to the future.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. So
yeah,
you're here now, so hey, you can change this. What's going on if you're right now going on? So
yeah,
but it looks like it's a series, so it's like one of those
yeah.
series.
They
So
got the
you gotta
first
keep.
series out, so I'm hoping that
Mm,
Netflix brings
mm,
back the second series because it's did good already. People love it, and it's
yeah.
like even there's a lot of scenes in there that are real good. And it's the most interesting part is how it's a sickle cell like awareness type of movie too, which
Mm,
was a very big surprise to me.
mm,
And they even broke down a lot more about sickle cell, saying how it mainly affects black people,
mm,
which I didn't know that.
mm. Wow.
And like, yeah, it just went on. The movie was real good. No, it's not even a movie. The series
Series,
was real
yeah.
good. Yeah,
No,
but like,
I was definitely gonna check. Oh, I didn't check all of it out. I seen previews, but yeah, I finished that one.
mhm.
But yeah, well, to check out that show on Netflix, out the Netflix. Yeah, yeah. Who we got? Who I got in there?
So you not in your technology?
Oh, I'm going in my technology bag. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go in the technology bag. I don't know what's going on out here. Because, like I said, I don't know. But I do know this. Well, do you know this? Would you swallow a robot? Pause.
After like that, like no. But the pill robot that they making, a
All
different story.
right, I'll go to that one. Talking about that is okay. I'll get there, but hold on. Okay, so I seen Sophia. We talked about the robot Sophia, right?
Mhm.
She out here dating though. She was on a dating show. They was trying to see who's going to date Sophia, but she ain't like this guy because he was a comedy. I forget his name. But he was like a comedy. He was saying too much, and she couldn't keep up. So then she had a face that she was like, "Huh, what?" And she was like, "I don't like him." So she out here picking out who she like.
Gonna have
That's
a
crazy,
reality
right?
show.
Yeah, Sophia, shout out Sophia, you know. But yeah, so let me go back to it. So when I say that, they created a pill like on the size of a capsule,
Hmm.
but it's considered a robot because they had a little camera in it. But they're saying it basically can help and detect any issues that you have, any problems with your stomach,
Yes.
or in your body. I was like, okay, so now we got robots that we swallowing.
Disposable robots. Look like they ain't trying to get them back.
Oh, well, it's gonna come out of you one way or another.
Yes. Well, I don't think they want to fish it out. Be like, yeah, you just gotta come back in 7 days to stay in here. We gonna know when it's coming back. We can see it going.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I played a clip where that guy was talking about this.
So
Man.
this is our goal. Be anywhere in the world, whether you're at home sitting on your couch, visiting space, or right here on stage at TED.
He's
In
following
just a
the
few
pill.
seconds, pill will enter the stomach. And I'm carefully navigating around, looking for any changes in
Oh
certain
yeah,
cytokines
no, he's navigating with
that might represent
navigating with a
ulcer
PlayStation 5
or a
controller.
cancer or any other pathology.
They use
And I'm
PlayStation
able
5
to
for
get a
everything.
very
Bring
similar
out
view as I
cars.
would if I'd used
Nah,
a
you
conventional
gotta
endoscope.
navigating
Now,
through
the
your
way this
stomach.
robot moves is it has 3 pump jet thrusters that squirt water in 6 different directions that allow the pillbot to fly around in 3-dimensional space in a water volume. It has a camera, so it gives you a live video feed. It has control circuitry. It has LED lights because inside the human body is quite
LED
dark.
lights so
It
you
has
can
a
see the
wireless data link,
so you can
and it
see
has a
the light.
battery.
Like
What
you
we
said, it's
started
dark in
with
there.
wasn't quite
But he's saying what he
not
started
quite
with was a
swallowable.
big old one,
It's a
wire.
giant one.
But we
I don't know
finally
what
worked
prototype.
it
Who the
down.
hell was
Where
gonna
we
swallow
are
that?
these days is about
Dinosaur?
the size of a small
Like-
multivitamin
Yeah,
capsule. To go even smaller, we actually have technology that exists today that allows us to make robots at the nanoscale, which now can bring robots anywhere in the human body, even into the human brain.
So this is our goal. Be anywhere in the world, whether you're at home sitting on your couch, visiting space, or right here on stage at TED.
I thought it started all over.
What?
In just a few seconds.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was definitely crazy. So we're getting to that point where now little robots, little robots where you can swallow it all. But hey, I like the idea that that can actually detect any problems with your stomach. You
Right.
know, if that definitely helps people save people lives, I'm all for that type of thing. You know, it's surprising that we're here. We're here with this going on. Because would you think we'll ever be like that, swallowing robots?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well,
Didn't think that would be a thing we would be talking about.
yeah, like what? What do you mean you want me to swallow a robot? Yeah, nah, swallow this robot is gonna help you because we
For
just
my-
want to see what's going on in your stomach real quick and make sure to detect and see if you have any problems. Okay.
He's like, oh, okay.
like okay.
Like, no, I got more questions than okay.
I'm like,
Where's
huh?
it coming out? How we getting this thing back?
Yeah,
Is there something? Is it gonna blow up into me?
They used to
Like-
say, and they used to say, take 2 pills of this. Now they're saying, take 2 robots to swallow this.
gonna
Come
go different
see me.
ways.
Come see me in a week. Take 2 of these, swallow these 2 robots, and come see me in a week. Here's a
Stand there.
prescription. Go get that. Go get that pill.
Even worse, having your doctor stand there with a PlayStation remote control, like, yes, I'm working. Up, down.
Oh, we got some new games in the back. Oh no, we going in here. We seeing what you're doing right there. All right.
Got him
Mhm.
throwing
Moving on the left.
Hadouken at us.
Hold on, let me put on the lights. Let me put on the lights, the LSD lights. Lights up in your stomach. Ew, that's just crazy. It's just
Like, let
crazy.
him find out he playing Need for Speed in your stomach.
Yeah, he could be, what I'm saying? Running through there, man.
Drifting on acid.
Yeah, it's just new time and
Right.
things are definitely changing. And when I say things are changing, now they have a AI built doctors, the first doctor's office AI.
Mhm.
Incredible. I mean, I knew he was gonna get there because I talked a little about how AI was gonna move into the health industry, but this is the first time they're having it AI doctor's office. You know,
It's Forward, the world's first AI doctor's office. It all starts with the CarePod, an entirely new approach to healthcare with prevention at its core. With health apps in every category to choose from, we're here to treat the issues of today and prevent the issues of tomorrow. We'll start by establishing a baseline of your health, diving deep into all aspects of your health, past health history, current health state, future wellness goals. body scan, biometric monitoring, blood testing, genetics, and more. It's all about understanding where you are today, where you want to be, and how to get there. After establishing a baseline of your health, you're able to personalize your care with health apps curated for you, like our Heart Health app, proven to lower blood pressure in 90 days, powered by in-person and remote biometric monitoring. You'll be able to detect murmurs and other irregularities and lower your risk of a heart attack or stroke, with a focus on keeping you healthy.
Incredible. Again.
This is not a
Incredible again. You know, it's just the way things are moving where this stuff is like now it's going to tap into the doctor's industry. It's definitely going to tap into the doctors. So why would you go to a doctor? You can just jump in this machine and they can tell you everything about your heart rate. It can tell you about what your health, if you have any health issues going on. You know, this stuff is detecting it in real life.
Right.
Like, no, I don't even know what's going on. Go over here. You know, like, go do some X-rays and do all this
Like
extra
all in
stuff.
one.
Yeah, I don't know what prescribe. You know, it's going to tell you what's going on, and that's something is going to cure people. It's going to help people stay alive more, but it's going to definitely affect. I can see the doctor industry. If it becomes 10 years, I give it good 10 years. You know, I could see those machines just popping up on the street. You know what I mean? Just go into the AI doctor.
Mhm.
Like what? Yeah, go into the AI doctor. You know, go to the AI doctor's office. All right, let me go there. We'll see what's up. It's easier too. You look at it, that type of thing. To go on the machine, just go on the machine. You don't really, you know?
Sit down, push the button, select what you need,
Yeah, like and
do the little test that they asked you to do while you there, put it on your chest. That's it.
and see how
You
you
gonna
feel.
check everything? Was like it, and
Yeah,
then you gonna give me a full program to follow so everything goes together, and
uh,
then keep up with my checkup the same way. It's like that's
you
nice,
know, nah,
but like what you said, that be an all-in-one specialist. So normally a doctor would say, "I'm good for this part, and I'm gonna
mm-hmm,
send you to another colleague of
mm-hmm.
mine to check out
Check
that."
your heart
Yeah,
or something or whatever. Mm-hmm.
right there,
Nah,
you got everything at
nah.
the app, right there in your
With your
hand.
app, which one? What's
Yeah,
going on? You want to check your heart rate? You want to check this? You want to check that?
you got a nurse, full doctor, and multiple doctors
Oh,
right there.
oh man, oh man. We better learn how to work those machines.
Those machines are working by themselves. What you mean?
No, like whatever needs behind it or something. I
To
don't know.
service them? You
Yeah,
mean
service or keep it
okay?
up, whatever is something. You know, make sure the service is something because if you do that and it just takes over like that, I mean, why do we need to go to a doctor's office? We can go to an AI doctor's office.
Right.
Like, you know, it's easy and it probably more cost effective. I mean, people go through your insurance. I'm sure it's not going to be so much money because it's machinery. You know, it's like an app. I don't,
A
you know,
vending machine.
it's like an app. You know, like I'm
Gonna
not.
be
How much could this really cost me? You know,
a
to
vending
find out.
machine version of your health.
Yeah, to find out to whatever it is. I mean, whatever to cure it. Now that may cost. You know, but okay, now you got to the point where
You know what
you
it
know what's
is.
going on. So now,
Right.
all right, yo, I need this. I need this. Let this happen for me. You know, but that's where we going. That's where everything is moving. You know, and just talking about that, Elon, you know, he actually still with the Neuralink. He's saying that now if you lose a limb, they can replace it from the optimal robot arms or legs through the Neuralink. You know,
Hmm.
the implant. So
Yeah. Basically, we're gonna be out here making cyborgs and bionic people.
he's saying bionic
Yeah.
super limbs. He was saying
Uh
some
huh.
super limbs and all that stuff.
Also is to say,
Mhm.
if you take parts of the Optimus humanoid robot and you combine that with a Neuralink, let's say somebody has lost their arms or legs, uh, well, we could actually attach an Optimus arm or Optimus legs and do a Neuralink implant so that the motor commands from your brain that would go to your biological arms now go to your robot arms or robot legs, and again you'd have basically cybernetic superpowers.
Cybernetic
Also is to say,
superpowers.
if you take parts of the Optimus humanoid robot and you combine that with a Neuralink, let's say somebody has lost their arms or legs,
Cybernetic supernet powers. Yo.
That's right.
Yo, there you go. There you go. Get some cybernetic superpowers, man. You know, get that going. But yeah, that's hey, and that's crazy how now he's on the second page too with the Neuralink. So I guess he's having good results when it comes to that type of thing. So he's on to the next thing, on to the next thing. So I'm gonna pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Elon's always pushing the needle. Um, when it comes to that type of things and his Neuralink. So keep paying attention to that, man. You know. Well, let's get into my favorite subject. Motivation. Motivation. I need a motivation. Nah. Okay. So it says your belief becomes your thoughts become your words become your action, and your action becomes your habits, and your habits becomes your values become your destiny. All that stuff. If you understand it, it all comes together. It all links together, and that's when everything was linking. And that's just how it is. Definitely your thoughts becomes your words, and when you talk something, you try to put it in action. So then now your words becoming your action, and if your action now you're becoming a habit. So it's something that you do every day. It's like, okay, now I want to do this every day. Now it becomes a habit. Now you become a habit. Now it's value. Now it's what you're doing, and you're bringing value to it.
Hmm.
And now when you're doing the value, that might be what you're supposed to do. That might be your destiny. So that all felt all together. When I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, that's tough. That's tough. And I agree with that.
Me too.
That's tough. Um, and another one says, "Oh, be thankful for the struggle you go through. It makes you stronger, wiser, humble, and don't let it break you. Let it make you.
Okay.
So what I'm saying. Don't let it break you. Let it make you. So yeah, the struggle. Hey, that's life, man. Everybody struggles in life, especially if you're on a different side of the field. Got the support, whatever. I don't know. That's life. Whatever goes on in your life, look at it like that's life. You got to struggle through life. Well, some people have to struggle through life, but majority of the world is going to struggle through life. Put it
Yeah.
that way. You know what I'm saying? If it's a percentage wise, we're looking at majority of the world is going to struggle through life.
Hmm.
Um,
But struggle's not forever.
nah, you can't struggle forever unless you want to struggle forever.
Right.
So you have still the power to make that change. You have the power to be stronger, wiser, and then always just stay humble. When it gets to that point where you feel that you achieve what you need to achieve. But yeah, through that struggle, don't let it break you. Just let it make you. So yeah, that's what I got for everybody today, man. But you've been rocking with Bob.
And Jamel.
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 43.
43.
Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. All feedback. I appreciate all feedback. And then join us for the next time. So in the meantime, between times, peace.
I love it. You guys are so great.